My name is McGrath, and I'm here to tell you about Pavlok. There is a problem. Humans suffer from bad habits and addictions. It's a fact of life. Everybody in this room has some habit that they want to break, statistically speaking. And current solutions just don't work. Smokers who try to quit cold turkey are successful less than 5% of the time. The leading cause of obesity is sugar eating, and alcoholics relapse repeatedly. And current solutions, in some cases, are actually dangerous. Here are the contraindications for a drug called Chantix, which is to treat smoking. You can see it can cause seizures, accidental injury, cardiovascular events, just to quit smoking. So one of the things that's supposed to save you can actually kill you. Well, what if there existed a treatment that could permanently break bad habits and addictions, was 10 times more effective than medications, had no side effects, and was backed by 80+ years of peer-reviewed clinical research and was even pre-certified by the FDA? Meet Pavlok. It's the first consumer-accessible device that uses aversion therapy to cure bad habits and addictions at their source. It's a small module worn anywhere on the body. I have one in a wristband on me right now. And the way you use it is to pair a mild electric stimulus from Pavlok with the habit you want to break. That stimulus actually trains your brain to have an aversion to the habit. These are two of our users, and these are just some of the habits that our users have been able to quit using Pavlok. Most popular use cases include sugar, smoking, nail biting, and social media overuse. Now, the number one question that everybody asks, almost everybody, I got it a ton tonight, is how does it know? Well, when we first started the company, we thought it had to know. So we built it with Bluetooth Low Energy. You can integrate it with your phone, and we have a connected smartphone app, and you can trigger it using connected sensors. We have an if this then that integration, we have an alarm clock to wake you up in the morning, and we have a Chrome extension to blacklist web pages, among many others on the horizon. But the truth is, it doesn't have to know, you have to know. We actually found a group of studies, 21 studies that we published in our own little manual, that were examples of aversive conditioning using self-administered electrical stimulus. And in all of these studies, greater than 50% of users were successful in breaking their bad habits. So we set out to copy one of these studies, and we teamed with UMass Boston, and we took a group of pack-a-day smokers and had them use our product for 10 days. At the end of 10 days, 75% of them had quit smoking. And they stayed cigarette-free in a 6-month follow-up. Compare that to the next leading method of habit cessation for smokers, which is Nicorette gum. With that, there is an approximate success rate of about 7.5%. So in the pilot study we did, we were 10 times more effective than the next best product. And they have $2 billion a year in sales. It's estimated that the addiction and habit cessation market in the United States is about $24 billion a year. It's about $100 billion a year globally. So this is a problem of incredible magnitude that's being treated ineffectively. And at Pavlok, our goal is to cure these addictions. So the first step to that is to break 5 billion bad habits and addictions in 5 years. Our number one KPI is not revenue, is not funds raised, it's habits broken. So how far along are we? Well, we have excellent traction. We've already sold over 7,000 devices, we have a highly responsive email list, and we are revenue funded right now. We've actually been featured on quite a few different mainstream media outlets, including Steve Harvey and the Colbert Report here, as well as Good Morning America and all of the local news publications. And this year, we're going to be expanding our product line, and we hope to break those first 500,000 bad habits. So 2016 is going to be the year of Pavlok. Are there any questions?
How do you break the addiction to the Zap?
How do I break the addiction to the Zap? I don't know. That's the problem I don't want to solve yet. Are there any other questions? I saw a hand back there.
You said so like if you start to smoke, then you just press something and it gives you the shot?
Yeah, exactly. So you can just press the button on the device. You'll see it light up. It gives you a mild electric stimulus. It's just uncomfortable enough that it will train your brain to have an aversion to whatever you associate it with. I get extra questions because I'm the last presenter.
Any danger to
Oh, is there any danger to people with heart problems? So there is not any danger. However, we have not studied it carefully with our device yet. So all of the predicate devices that are similar to ours do not cause any issues. However, we suggest users who have known heart issues, people who are pregnant and children, not use the device. It's just a mild, it's about 450 volts, but it's less than 2 milliamps, and it only bridges across the surface of your skin. But out of an abundance of caution, we tell people who may be susceptible to heart problems not to use it.
What does it mean to be pre-approved by the FDA?
It means that there are other devices similar to ours that have already been approved by the FDA, and so the process of having our device approved as one that is medically certified and we can make medical claims is greatly simplified. It's essentially a matter of paperwork and not research.
And you've already done that?
No, we haven't done it because it's still expensive. Yeah, corporate health plans are definitely in the works, and we're already partnering with psychologists. $199, available on Pavlok.com. Cool, thank you everybody.